Hello and welcome to episode number 8 of this Let's Play Medieval Dynasty here at HanniballNOR's channel. So we're kind of starting today off with a little bit of an overview of our little settlement, just to kind of get an idea of what we kind of planned out here. So I've kind of been thinking there are a couple of things that I kind of would like to fix. Like, for example, can we not get further than this? So, let's go up in the sky a little bit and down here. Yeah, I kind of would like to round off this fence a little bit. Because it's very straight. I kind of feel like that looks a little bit unnatural. So we'll try and round out that fence a little bit. We can also see what we have planned so far. Maybe we also would like to round out this a little bit. Either that or make the road a little bit more wider here. That could be a thing. We also would perhaps like to make a road up towards the mine up there. Now, for some reason, we can't get very far. I was also thinking, because we have this thing here, right? Maybe if we add that one kind of here, facing the resource storage bin, I think that could be potentially an idea. And then we could potentially have the smithy and the sewing hut here, maybe. I guess we'll see. But let's get back into character. Let's start with our first thing. We also need to find a better place for this storage barn here. So we'll start by moving the resource hut here, and we'll see if we can actually squeeze it in here. So my idea was to do, well, maybe have it out here somehow. Yeah, kind of something like that. See how that works out. Yeah, because then we can take a fence that goes from here. Probably a big fence, right? The wattle fence. So if you go from here and out to about here. Oh. Yes, out to about here. We go into the building mode here. Yeah. So we have like a little nice area here. Yeah, I think that could be cool. And then can we, because we got to the point where we could actually build the smithy last time. Now, ideally we would like to have it here, but it's a little bit too small of a territory here. So we could theoretically have the smithy also here. That could be a case. Yeah, that could potentially be an idea. Let's place it up like so. Okay. Oh, that was a terrible placement for it, I think. The smithy. I kind of would like to have it kind of maybe something like that. Is that like the same spot? No, it's not the same spot. Because then we could add in like a fence in here, like something like that maybe. If we go into the building mode. Yeah, I think that could be kind of nice. And then we could just add in a little bit of an extra fence from here. No? To about here. Like so. Yeah, so we have like a little bit of a thing here. Oh, also, is it a new day? We're gonna be flirting with all the ladies today. Casanova mode activated.
How do you do?
Oh, I'm doing fine, thank you. Many people are talking about a farmer from the south who fell in love with a... Oh, she didn't like that. Alright. I envy the birds. Do you like that? A little bit. Some people live their whole life trying to understand love, but she doesn't like that either. Ha ha ha, you're hilarious. Oh, she likes that. Okay, good, good, good. Can we talk more to you? Might sound strange, but I've heard soaking your clothing in urine. I don't think she likes that. Can listen to your voice for hours. Do you sing? A little bit. Alright. Okay, so that is all we can talk to her. She was basically living with this guy, right? And this is our...
It's you again.
Yes, it is. This is going to be our new candidate, So sometimes the world just seems that sounds very depressive. You know why bears never use swords? Do you have a sense of humor? A little sense of humor. Okay. Might sound strange, but I've heard that soaking... No, why do we keep bringing that up? Do we have a problem? People being proud of who they are. We're glad to have met you. Oh, she likes that. Okay, good, good, good. You're so caring. I'm sure you'll be a great mother. Okay, so she is not like... Okay. Well, we're up to 57 points with her. Where did the... Yeah, I'm not going to flirt with you. Just... But where did the other lady go? We had 3 of them? Well, we only had 1 of them. Or we're only going to be focused on 1 of them. But since we have them here, we can practice our flirting skills. I think it was you. Was it you, Henrique?
How is life treating you?
Yeah, we are basically almost married, right? But I'm kind of looking for someone a little bit younger. So, can't stand lazy people. Your diligence should be inspiring for everyone. She likes that. 99%. You're so caring. Gonna be a great mother. It's a little bit unfortunate because, you know, she's gonna be living alone for a little bit, I think. One of the smartest people I met. Another 10. Alright, alright. Faction has been maxed out. Well, we're just gonna keep trying, right? Because I do think we get diplomatic skills for flirting with them. Yeah. And then we had the fence post here, which we're gonna be tearing up a little bit. So you, and you. And then we're gonna try to round this off a little bit. Maybe even this fence here looks a little bit wonky, so we'll tear these down. Let's make sure we don't accidentally destroy anything here. Okay, so yes, you. Now, if we have you coming from here, going maybe up to about here, and then we'll try to kind of give it a little bit of a roundness to it. I mean, it doesn't need to be perfect, but I kind of felt like it looked very... It looked very weird. Let's see how this looks. Photo mode. Right. Yeah, I think that looks a little bit better, although we can round out this corner a little bit. Yeah, I think that would be better. So basically, you, and you. Can we go into build mode? I like to have that up instead of the demolition tool. So if we go from here and tie them up together like so, I think that might look... It's not perfect. Kind of has like a little edge to it, which I'm not 100% sure if I like. Come on. Now this one has a little bit of an edge to it. Yep. It is what it is. Yeah, I think that looks a little bit better. So let's go to build mode. And let's go and have a little bird's eye view, shall we? Okay, I don't like the little thing here. So let's get you, and you. Get into build mode. And then we'll get you to kind of go straight to connect to here. Yeah, I think that is going to look a little bit better. Okay. Again, with a bird's eye view. Okay. Yeah, I think that looks a lot better. It could have been a little bit better here. Should we perhaps do that? So that means we're going to remove... Oh, hello. Oh, we don't have a hammer. Oh, god dang it. Alright, let's go and make ourselves a hammer. I was kind of hoping we could make the blacksmith today. I think that could have been an idea. So we're going to need some logs. And some sticks. And we'll make a hammer. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna have to make it perfect, right? That is kind of what we did. I also tweaked the audio a little bit of the game, so it should be a little bit louder, like the game noises. Okay, so you're gonna come. That means we're gonna have to wash these two here. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit back and forward here. So can we get you in as close as possible here? No? Okay, again, let's just double check. We get like something that we were happy with. I'm a little bit more happier with that. Yeah. Another thing we could have done here, we could potentially have added in some more fields here. So these are growing cabbages. So what if we go and just make like a tiny little patch here. A tiny little field. I mean, it doesn't need to be big. Oh, and it's almost perfect. So 3 by 3. Yeah, we'll make a little 3 by 3 field here. Now, that means we're going to have to run over to Pestovia and buy some cabbage seeds, I guess, since it's summer. How much money do we have? We have 2,000, so we should be able to get everything we need, right? The only thing we're going to be low on is time. So let's get, let's run. Wait, what was it? I said field, management, field, and then this guy here, it is a 3x3, so that is 9 cabbage seeds and 9 fertilizers. Yeah, let's run in this one. Also, our shoes are basically just terrible. Hopefully we can get some proper shoes or boots or something like that. Is that a plank we can pick up? Yeah. Oink. Oink. Alright, we're also going to have to remember there is a wolf roaming around somewhere around here. Which bit us in the ankle. I'm not quite sure. I don't think it is on this side here. But we'll see if we can see it while we are on this side. Yeah, we basically got attacked by a wolf when we were pissed drunk. I don't see any wolves here. I wonder what that is. Should we go and look? It's just a rock. Is that the wolf? No, I don't think so. Alright, well, let's continue our journey. Was that vultures or falcons? I don't know. Yeah, Stovia is there. Should we use the bridge? We've had bad experience with bridges. Was it last episode we got ambushed by bandits on the bridge? So we're gonna try not to do that. We've also checked these barrels here. It's just a badger. Oh gosh, it's a... Oh, first, gosh, what an ugly looking wolf. Looks like he had... I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not even gonna say it. What we also could do, since it is almost autumn, we could... So there is a quest here. Maybe we should look at that. I wonder if it's like the... You know what? Let's go shopping first. Shopping first. Right. Shopping center. Where is this? Also, some of these things here we can build. Like this one here, I think we can actually build right now if we like. Yeah, we can buy some pivots and such. Hello. Where is the dude with the seeds? There you are, my friend. I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. I would like to buy cabbage seeds. Do we have cabbage seeds? Yes. I would like to buy... Oh gosh, how many was it? 9. And then we're going to need to buy 9 fertilizer. And should we also buy... I think it was rye. Rye grain. So we're going to be growing rye in all the fields. So that's 9. It's 20 for the... So 29. Rye grain. And then we're going to buy an additional 29 fertilizer. 29. 29. There we go. And I don't think we have anything we could sell here. Nah. Alright, so... Let's see what this quest is all about. I am kind of thinking it is a quest that I've done before, which is basically just going picking up rocks. And if it is that, we'll take it. If not, we'll skip it. Alright, let's put down a little quick save here. We're going to be a little cheesy. Tomila, hello. Everything is alright. Is that a new cure? Okay, just tell me what you want. Stone parchment. Oh yeah, we're gonna get quite a lot of coins, and it doesn't seem like it expires. Parchment shears. You need 3 particular items. So where is... 900 that way. Well, we're gonna be doing that some other day. Now, let's plot the course towards home and hope the wolf doesn't get us. I mean, we have 2 hunters in our camp. We should hopefully see they be doing some stuff. I might be a little bit over convinced that we're going to be able to do all of the stuff that we have planned for today, or this season. But at least we're going to be getting those 9 cabbage seeds in the ground, right? That's something we need to get done. And then when autumn comes out, we're going to have to put down the rye seeds. Could we actually check and see if it was actually rye seeds we wanted? Kind of don't want to be eaten by a wolf. So this is kind of where I think it was here or further up. Or is that the wolf we can see there? Oh, now it's gone. Oh, I don't think I can see any wolves. I'm like super paranoid about this. And you just wait, it's probably right up here, just sitting there watching me. I don't see it. If you see it, if you see something, say something, right? Alright, let's go. I also wanted to spend a little bit of time kind of decorating our little place. I think we should be safe.
I'm dying of thirst.
Yeah, we'll drink when we get to town. Also, I'm so frustrating that we didn't go in and kind of had a look around here, that the bandit camp just packed up and left. That was very disappointing. Very disappointing. I was kind of hoping we could have like an all-out medieval battle. But nope.
I'm thirsty.
No medieval battles. Yeah, we'll get you some water. Drink up, my friend. Drink up. Here we go. And we want a bag. Can we get... Let's get those 2 bags. And we need a copper hoe. And we also need to put away the rye seeds. Actually, we can do that later. We are going to need to have the bags equipped. So I'll put you down here. 4 and 5. So let's grub up the land. Up here. Should be an easy little thing here, right? Alright, and then we need to fertilize the land. Put some poop on there. Good. 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 Yeah. Eventually we're gonna get people to do this for us. But yeah, I think it could be nice since we kind of have, like, ideally we would have set these up to produce different types of crops. So for example, we have carrots here and onions in one field. Yeah, like a little vegetable garden in your in your garden. What is this? Animal husbandry. You can breed various kinds of livestock in your settlement. Every type of animal requires different types of shelters. Chickens, geese, pigs, goats, sheep, cows, horses, and donkeys can be bought in many villages across the Oxbow. Remember that you can turn off... Yeah, we probably could have those there in case we... You know... Alright, and then we'll put the cabbage seeds in here. And then we should be picking those up during next season. And we still have a little bit of daylight. Nothing is better than that. Now, I don't think we ever gonna need to buy any cabbage seeds ever again. I guess we'll see. Oh, I think I missed. It didn't consume the seeds when we kind of just throw them out there. It needs to be on the spot here, okay? So, what we also could have done here is to kind of wall it in a little bit. Put those little, what are they called? Like, these. Just so we have like a little bit of a... Give me a second, let me... Oops. Remove you. And remove you. I kind of would like to do this again. And I think we'll just have it in one... So we'll go up to here. Like so. So theoretically we could potentially have one more field here, but I don't know if we want to do that. So yeah, so that means that this house have like a little backyard, right? I mean, we could theoretically also add in a little vegetable patch here as well. But I'm kind of tempted to look at another thing here, because I mean, we could just eat the cabbages raw, but that's not good. Can we cook anything here that require... No, these just require fishes. So, soups. We can make carrot soups. Beetroot soup. Mushroom soup. Oh, that sounded delicious. Oh. Meat and mushrooms in a wooden bowl. And vegetable soup. A little bit of everything. That sounds fantastic, doesn't it? Alright, speaking of food. We wanted to get a smithy up. Yeah. Speaking of food. So let's go in here and drop off all of this. All the rye grain. We're gonna need some stones. Let's get some stones. We're probably gonna need some planks. And then we can see if we can get the smithy up. And maybe we'll also see if we can find a better location for the barn, because I really don't like where the barn is at the moment. Oh, we also need sticks. Of course we need sticks. Wouldn't be logs in here and in here. Gosh, do we have everything we need for the barn here? Sticks. Probably not. We also gonna need straws. Well, let's grab some of those. Yeah, sticks are gonna be a major issue, I think. A major issue. Especially with all those planks, all those fences we have planned. What now? Yeah, there we go. And maybe we could also take a little trip into the mine. Hopefully without getting eaten up by hungry bears. Is that the last thing? There we go, resources. You built your first smithy. Most item crafted here requires copper, bronze, iron. Before you're able to build a mine, you'll need to independently locate and extract metals. Extract metals. Extract the metals or buy them from vendors. Remember that you can turn off tutorial settings. Yeah, okay, good. Okay, so that is our smithy. I kind of think that is a nice placement for it. Yeah, I kind of like this. But we did have like 2 million copper, didn't we? Somewhere in here. Let's put away the bags. Copper hoe. The stone axe. The wooden hammer. We'll keep the torches. The sticks and the straws. Copper. Well, 1 million was a little bit more than I... Yeah, so then we're gonna have to make ourselves a pickaxe. A stone one. Okay, let's see here. Can we make a stone pickaxe? Yeah, it requires 1 logs and 4 stone. We should be able to do that. Let's just grab 1 pickaxe. And in the beginning, I think we're just going to be focusing on copper nodes. Another thing we could have done, we could have... I'm going to be a little bit careful here, but we could potentially start plotting the road. So we're probably going to come from somewhere around here. And then just go... Actually, I think we probably would like to come from here. Okay, you guys keep an eye out for the bears. So it's going to be a little bit of a... Try to kind of use the terrain, kind of how I would have walked up here. Actually make a road all the way up here. Another thing, could we potentially, because we did unlock the extraction, check. Can we place that here? Yeah, so we'll place that here. Because the extraction shed, I think, can get copper, so we're probably going to go all the way in like that, and then in here, and then back again. Like so. Can we get like a little road here? Yeah, so it doesn't look like much, but here we go. Our first mining expedition. Should we get our torch shop? Yeah, let's get our torch shop. There we go. 1 copper. What is this? Tin. Copper. I'll get that. Thank you very much. By the way, do you think anybody lives in here? Never thought about that. Never thought about that. Maybe we'll get a pleasant surprise. Further down into the mine. Tin. Salt. Copper. go. Copper. Take that. Take that, copper. Tin. Looks like copper. And I feel like it's easier for me to see it on the screen when I don't have a torch. Yeah, let's grab you as well. We are a little bit over encumbered here. But it should be fine. The only thing is, if we get eaten up by a bear on our way, we might not be fine. So we could also just drop all... Oh, let's drop the torch here for a little bit. I feel like it's... Oh, there we go. Ah, fresh air. So should we just take a shortcut? Just, you know, climb up the mountain here? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Can you see him? I'm stuck in the tree. No, I'm not stuck. There he is. Okay, Houston, we might have a problem. The bear was a little bit closer to what I like. I just want to inspect the road, I think. Yeah, that could be a problem and a half. Right, did I just see somebody flying through the area here? Maybe? Alright, so they are kind of... Yeah, you just keep the bears away. Yeah. And here we could have like a little cherry tree or some sort of fruit tree. I think that could be cool. So let's go in here and drop off all the stones that we have. Oh, look, we can see him from here. Okay, all the stones, you go over here. All the copper, you come here. Okay, let's get smelting. Yeah, let's get smelting. So, do it in this view. And we'll cook up all the copper. And that's going to take an entire minute. So I guess I'll see you when we have melted all the copper. So I'll be right back. And there is the last of it. Alright, so what can we use the copper for? We're just going to be putting the copper in this box here. Copper, tin, and all the ingots. Or the bars we'll put in here. So let's see what we can actually make out of this. So we should be able to make some copper tools. I definitely would like to make a copper axe. We're gonna pay some money on this. Copper knife we're gonna need for the builders. We're gonna need a copper hoe. We're gonna need a copper sickle and a copper hammer. I don't think we need a copper shovel. I feel like that is wasteful. So again, sticks. Okay, let's go and make some copper tools. There is still up there in the mountain. Was it logs we needed? Maybe for something. Sticks we needed. Probably all of them. And then we'll see what we can make. Tools. Yeah, copper bars would be nice to have when we're going to be making copper tools, right? Alright, copper tools. Let's make 2 hammers, 2 copper hammers. This is going to be for, you know, personal use. And then we're going to be making, let's say, 2 copper axes for the woodcutters. Yeah, don't come here and tell me I'm not providing you with good tools. I made them myself. If you are complaining, it's going to be a personal slight against my character. There we go. 2 copper axes and We'll make 1 copper sickle. And we'll make 1 copper hoe. And then I think we'll make the rest of them into copper knives. Although we only can make 3 of them. That's a little bit unfortunate. But again, it is what it is. Here we go. I was kind of also thinking maybe we should just get those in here. We'll bring one of those in there, all of those in there, that one in there. Stone pickaxe we can put in there. Yeah, food. Food, yes. That's kind of what I was thinking of. Should we spend the rest of the season making food? I feel like that might be nice. Also, how are we doing with regards to firewood? 75. I think we are maybe producing more firewood than we are using, which is actually a good thing. Yep. So, meat and cabbage, you're coming with me. Cabbage. And all the meat. We'll take the raw fish as well. And the salted meat, I think, go on the grill. Alright. This is how we summon the bear. We'll make 5 pottage. And we'll be back when it's done. Actually, we will not be back when it's done, because the season is about to change. And I kind of feel like it would be cool to see how the season changes. I think that would be cool. There we go. Okay, we can also make pottage out of the salted meat. Yeah, we can make 2 of them. Nice. So it takes, what, 7.2 seconds per meat? Per craft. There we go. And now do we have any leftovers here? We do have some roasted fish. Oh, that sounds nice. Looks nice. Nice, full of bones. Alright, and we also have some... Oh, we have quite a lot of these. Yeah, we're gonna be eating well tonight, my friends. Gonna be eating well tonight. And then we'll use the rest of the meat that we have, which is salted meat. Oh, it's just 1. Well, that's gonna be quick. There we go. And now we can make a sewing hut. Good. Food. All the food items goes in here. So we made 8 pottage and 8 roasted fish and a regular fish. And I kind of wonder if we... Oh, there we go. Season is changing. And it is officially autumn. There we go. So, yeah. When the time comes, the Harold will arrive. So has he arrived already? Autumn? Right. Okay, let's make this into a thumbnail. I wonder if there is like a quick key to enter this. I haven't found that one out yet. So, we would like to have like an overview here. I don't know if we kind of would like to be in the picture or not this time. Let's get like a proper overview. Can we get like a little bit higher up? Yeah, like so. Or maybe we could get everything in the picture. Well, some of it's gonna be. Yeah, let's use that as today's thumbnail. It looks very nice. So yeah, with that, my friends, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, would you kindly click that like button? There should also be a subscribe button, a comment section, all the good stuff you can find underneath the video, and all interactions goes far, helping us fight that pesky YouTube algorithm. So yeah, until next time, take care and keep smiling.